Okay. I'm nervous. I feel kind of uncomfortable burying myself like this in general, not just because, it's a camera and that's an element of weirdness already, but just to talk about this at all makes me kind of nervous and makes me feel worried. But that is kind of what this is all about. And I don't want to live in a world where I'm trapped in my own head being worried about things that people may or may not say, think, or feel about me. Because, at the end of the day, it's my life and I gotta live it. And I don't want to keep living for someone else. And I don't want to keep living in fear of what might cross someone's mind about me. I feel like I've just been so afraid for such a long time that someone was gonna judge me or think that I'm not good enough or compare me to someone else or to themselves. And this fear in my head has caused me to just be stuck in this place where I just then internalize that and I believe that I'm not good enough, or I believe that I'm never gonna live up to certain standards or something. And that's crazy. I shouldn't think that way, I am where I am in my life and I should be proud of that. There are a lot of things that I've done that I know weren't easy, and I just for some reason can't ever seem to feel like that's good enough. And as much as I can sit here and say that, oh, I'm afraid of what others think and all of this, it's coming from myself. And, if I truly took the time to understand what's going on and understand that it's my own way of thinking that is holding me back, then I think I'd be in a very different place. It doesn't matter what someone thinks. Someone who lived a different life than I did, they didn't live my life and I didn't live theirs. So who cares what someone else thinks? At the end of the day, what should matter is if I am proud of myself and where I feel I am, if I'm happy. Because no matter what I do, there's gonna be someone who can have something to say about that. So what's the point of trying to live up to someone else's standards that I'm making up in my own head, by the way, when in reality I could just focus on me and what makes me happy and what I want to do. I mean, I think I've always been afraid to let down the people in my life who love me and care about me. But they love me and they care about me, so they're just gonna want me to be happy. I think that I put way too much pressure on myself thinking about, well, this person would want me to do this and this person would want me to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't know what it's going to take, and I honestly don't even know what it is that I want. But I know I want to figure it out, and I know that this is a journey that I need to go on. And, I don't want to be the one holding myself back anymore. I don't want to be afraid of, oh, what if I run into someone from high school, or be afraid to tell people anything about myself. I want to be proud of who I am and what I do and what I have done. And as long as I feel those things, then who cares? I think I forget too easily that the people that love me, and they're gonna be there no matter what. And the people who are gonna judge me or look down on me or something like that, they're not meant to be in my life anyway. I just feel like there's a lot going on inside of me right now, and I'm just trying to make sense of it all and figure it out and channel it and put it into something productive and just get to a place where I can just be happy. And it isn't going to be easy, but I know that I'm excited and I know that it's something that needs to happen. I think I've spent too long kind of ignoring things that go on in my head and ignoring problems and ignoring the fact that the way that I think completely affects my life. But there have been so many moments in life where I just feel like a burden for my existence. You know, like I don't deserve the space that I'm taking up in this world. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. I don't want to go out and keep feeling like I don't deserve to exist or something. And again, that's something that's made up completely in my own mind. And I know that it has to do with the way that I'm thinking. I don't want to think that anymore. I think all of these problems kind of boil down to just this like root problem of me not perceiving myself as good enough. I'm sure there are other people who feel the same way, but I don't want to be there anymore. I want to change things because I think the moment that I allow myself to believe in myself is when everything's going to fall into place and when I'm going to figure all of this crazy stuff out. Maybe not all of it, but I'm going to try because I'm just ready to feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like this is sounding super weird and like cheesy and lame, but like whatever, I'm weird and cheesy and lame, so yeah, like it's on brand for me. I'm not sure. I just know that I have a lot of really great friends supporting me. I have a lot of people that I love and that love me, that are in my life, rooting me on. And instead of looking at them and being afraid and thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna let you down, and feeling that those relationships are pressure, I just need to turn that around and look at it and realize, wow, all of these people are here to support me, so let's get out there and kick some ass in whatever it is, you know? I don't want to be living like a shell of someone doing all these different things because it's what I was told is the right thing to do. I just want to figure out what's right for me, and then I want to go do it, and I want to go do it with my whole heart instead of, you know, being afraid to take a chance or being afraid to chase my dream because someone told me I should do this thing over here. I'm really excited, I'm really nervous, I'm really scared. I don't know if this is making sense. I hope I'm not the only person who feels all of these feelings and fears and whatever. But I've been actually talking to someone really cool recently. Her name is Lulu. I'm gonna put her channel down here because, oh my gosh, she is such a badass and she is amazing and super positive. And, you know, it's talking to people like her makes me feel more motivated and remember that, you know, I have more power than I think I do in my own life, you know, just believing in yourself and surrounding yourself with people who also believe in themselves and who are striving to do good can make such a huge difference. So thank you, Lulu, for all of your super kind words and support, because, you know, it's nerve-wracking and scary to feel like you're kind of lost in your own world, but when you see other people who are also feeling the same way and doing something about it and making a change and being brave enough to, you know, first of all start that journey and then to share it with strangers and other people, you know, it feels good to have people around that are willing to do those things, and you can watch them succeed and it just makes you want to succeed even more. So I'm excited and I'm thankful that there are many people that I have that I can rely on, because not everyone is as fortunate as I am to have that great support system. But I mean, hopefully we can build one together. So let's figure out our lives. Let's adult, because adulting sucks and it's hard, and oh my god, am I having a midlife crisis? Maybe. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little scared because this feels super crazy and super lame and super cheesy, but like, whatever. Do I sound like a self-help book right now? Like, do I sound like I need one? Just go ahead, send them my way. I guess I'll take all the help I can get at this point, but I'm just super ready to figure this out and make it better, and I just want to be happy. And I want to do what I love, and I want to be successful at it, and I want to be able to support all the people that support me. And I feel like the only thing that I need to remember that I owe other people is to be the best version of myself for them so that I can be the best person to them, whatever I am to them in their lives. What do you think? Do you ever have moments where you just feel super lost and like you don't know what's going on and you feel like everyone else knows what's going on? Because that's where I've been for a long time. I look around at people and I'm like, what memo did you guys get that I didn't get? Because you seem to have figured everything out and I'm sitting over here trying to be like, what is happening? How do you adult? I sit around and just like see people doing all these great things and I'm like, damn, that's great. What am I doing, you know? And it's that thinking in itself that's probably holding me back. And it just like blows my mind sometimes that I'm so terrified of someone finding out what I'm doing because I feel that I'm not as good as they are. Like, that thinking needs to end. It needs to end now, because there's no point in me doing anything if I'm not going to be proud of it. I need to understand that what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do. And as long as I'm doing the best that I possibly can do at it, then there's no shame in that, and there's no comparing that to someone else. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if I'm proud of me and if I'm happy with me, then that is what should matter. This is hard and scary, and I feel weird and I feel nervous, and like my biggest fear right now would be literally those people from my high school that I'm talking about seeing this video and realizing that like not only am I not up to par as I've determined in my head with them, but that also that like I'm lost and confused in the world. Like, how embarrassing, because they seem to have it all figured out. Like, why do I feel this way? You know, I'm sure there's plenty of people who feel lost and confused. I'm sure there's plenty of people who are killing it in their careers and they also still feel lost and confused. You know, at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all just living this life the best way that we can. And I don't think anyone has all the answers. I'm pretty sure everyone feels like this at some point, and I don't want to be embarrassed and I don't want to be ashamed, and I just want to figure it out and hopefully kick ass along the way, and hopefully, you know, gain some support from people and be able to support others at the same time. Like, I'm just gonna document this journey I'm on because I want to, for me, I want to be able to look back at this video one day and be like, oh, I see that girl in that video and she does not even know what is in store for her yet. I'm just really excited to hopefully figure everything out. I'm also really scared, but I think I'm supposed to be. I think everyone is. I feel good that I am at least facing this and being real with myself, because for so long I definitely wasn't. But I don't know. I think the best thing that I can do is just be real with myself and understand where I'm at and grow and be better and hold myself accountable. Like, it's okay to be me, and I'm the only one who has a problem with that, which is hilarious. Like, I'm just really ready to feel like I'm proud of myself, because at that point it won't matter what anyone else says or thinks. And I think that's the biggest underlying issue here, is just realizing that it's up to me. There's no way that I could just live my life and make everyone happy. I just can't. There's always going to be someone who doesn't like it, but at the end of the day, it's me. Hopefully this doesn't sound like a crazy ramble. It probably does, but I'm hoping that someone can relate to this and connect to it. I feel like I can't be the only person who goes through these thoughts, so let me know what's going on with you. I hope this will be a journey that I can go on with new friends. So if you want to go on this with me, like, please come talk to me. Let's figure this out together. If you have any advice, ideas, or if you have any questions too, like, let's do this, you know? So thanks for watching my crazy rambles, and I hope that that made kind of some sense. And let's see what happens.